my channel. I am Giana Darling, a best-selling romance novelist, and today I am taking you on a reset 2025 day in my life. My husband, and there's my dog. And I'm gonna start the day by going to get some coffee and breakfast from my favorite coffee shop in town. I'm sorry, but I think you're too cute a dog. Hey, do you wanna go for walksy? Do you wanna go for walksy? Sit down. Romeo, sit down. Down. Normally I take my husband's backpack, but today, Romeo even likes it, I'm taking my Jasmine Disney backpack that my bestie Becca bought me for my bachelorette party when we went to Disney, and I actually dressed up like enslaved Jasmine with like this tiara and the earrings and everything. Okay, Romeo, don't like it. Anyway, I just wanted to show you because it's super, super cute. Hi.
Hi.
Walking through Chinatown on our way to the coffee shop. It's actually the oldest Chinatown in Canada and the second oldest in North America, the second only to San Francisco, and it's very small, but it's very cute. Okay, so I am back from my run to the coffee shop, and actually on the way back, it was funny because I ran into a reader. I was just walking back, minding my own business, and someone was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I have to be honest, like I will never get over someone recognizing me in the wild, especially because I live in Canada. I guess it's the capital of British Columbia, but still it's a relatively small city. And it's happened like half a dozen times now, but it's still very strange. And she was so thrilled to see me. She was like shaking. Her name is Maricela. She's watching this. And yeah, it was kind of fabulous to have that start to the day. And she said that she usually has a book. Ever since she found out that I live here, she has a book that she carries around with her just in case she runs into me. And today she showed me how full her bag was. She had to take the book out. So I told her I would meet up with her at another point so that I could sign a book for her. But it was very sweet. I have my maple decaf iced latte, which yes, I have an iced latte even in the winter because I'm always warm. They're superior. And then I'm obsessed with this like sesame bagel breakfast sandwich that is like my favorite breakfast in the whole entire world. And I've had other breakfast sandwiches and just like nothing can compare. I am currently reading Throne of Glass series and I'm actually vlogging the whole experience, but I read Assassin's Blade, finished that, and now I'm like probably partway into I keep wanting to call it Game of Thrones, Throne of Glass. I can't imagine reading Throne of Glass without reading Assassin's Blade, but I'll tell you all my thoughts about that in the vlog coming up, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I had read it for the first time when it first came out 10 years ago and didn't enjoy it as much. And I think Assassin's Blade made all the difference. So I'm gonna read and eat, and then afterwards I'm gonna go to the gym. Gonna go to the gym. Workout done. I was drenched in sweat by the end of that treadmill, which is what I do sometimes as a finisher. I'll do pace 3, incline 12 for 30 minutes. Sometimes I'll do like 3.5 as well, and I'll read while I walk, and it's just like a really good fat burner finisher. And then usually my strength workouts take usually like an hour, maybe an hour and 50 minutes. But I just wanted to show you. So my husband got me this little whiteboard, and we leave little notes to each other. So I left him this one recently, and then for my book release that I had like 2 weeks ago, he wrote happy 21st because it was my 21st published book. So that was really cute. Anyway, I'm gonna shower and get ready for the day. Later, I'm actually going to cold plunge in the Pacific Ocean with my husband and one of our friends, which I've actually never done before. I usually go to like a cold plunge sauna situation. So we'll see if I do it because I hate to be cold. I'm an iguana, but I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes. Okay, we are on our way to do cold plunge in the ocean. Hayden has done this like quite a bit in his life. He used to be part of like a Viking group where they would run up a mountain and then do a cold plunge, which you should do again actually. That was kind of cool. And we're taking the dog, which is very exciting. I guess Hayden does it for 3 minutes. I usually do it for 3 minutes when we go and do like the sauna circuit. 3 minutes in the ocean feels a little bit different, so we'll see if I can withstand the cold for that long. Also, it was snowing earlier today, and I just feel like that should be noted. Do you want some pup cup? Good boy, yummy. Wow, what a nice dad to get you that, Romy.
Look at this.
Look at his drool everywhere. Rome. storm rolling in. Look, can you see this hail? Oh my god! Bye!
We gotta go back in.
No, I'm done. Okay, this is insane. Can you now see the hail? It was just sunny while we were driving here, and now it's like stormy and hailing. But I did my first one, and I survived. Were you impressed with me? I think.
Yeah, I was.
He's so hard to please. I think that he would have preferred if I had gone up to my shoulders, and I only went up to my waist. But it was really cold, and I lasted for 3 minutes, so I'm really proud of myself. And Hayden can't divorce me now because he said that he would be unimpressed if I didn't last that long. I am back home with my blanket and my sweatpants on and slippers to try and get warm. I actually am pretty warm except for my feet, which are cold, and my friend Emily actually had like wetsuit shoes to wear so that the nerves in her feet didn't hurt as much, which that's the hardest part about a cold dip just in the ocean or just in like a cold plunge. Like your feet really hurt and your hands. So I always keep my hands out of the water, but then my feet really hurt. So I'm gonna get shoes like that, I think. But I also made myself some peppermint tea, which I'm obsessed with. I stopped drinking caffeine like, I don't know, maybe 9 months ago or 10 months ago or something like that. And so peppermint tea is kind of my go-to now. I used to love like Earl Grey, black teas. Found a really good rooibos chai, so I can still have chai, but I drink peppermint a lot. I am actually gonna hunker down and do some work. I actually have been writing some pitches. So I've written 2 pitches for 2 new series. And it's something that I do when I am starting a new series just for me, but also I'm gonna give them both to my agent to see if we want to shop them around to any publishers. One of them I will say is a sports romance series, which I'm super excited about. So I wrote the outline the other day, which would be like premise of the series, how many books it is, and then like a short summary for each of the books that explain what each is about and the characters. So I did that for the sports one, and now I'm just writing 3 sample chapters for it. So I wasn't sure which book I wanted to go first, so I wrote the first chapter of 2, and now I've decided which one I want to go first. So I'm just gonna finish up and do 2 more chapters for that one, and then there's another series that I'm not gonna tell you anything about that has something to do with some of the other books that I've written. So I'm really excited about that one too, and I wrote the first chapter for that the other day, and the series pitch for that's done, so I just have to finish and write the last 2 chapters for that one too. So lots of exciting things. I just had the release of The Moon and His Tides, so I'll also go through, I haven't been on social media that much today, so I'll go through and respond to tags and stuff like that, because usually around release there's lots of mentions and comments and stuff on social media, and I also do lots of posts, so I will look through that. And then later tonight we're going bowling, which I'm really excited about. I feel like last year I worked really hard, and a lot of the time I said no to hang out with my friends because I was like busy on a deadline, or I was trying to get something done, or I just didn't feel like it because I was tired at the end of the day. And this year I'm trying to have a better work-life balance. So I went for the cold dip today, I went to the gym, I went for a walk, and now I'm gonna do some work and then go and see some friends. So I'm pretty excited. I'm also super competitive, which if anyone knows me, that's probably one of the things that they would describe me as. I don't hate to lose, I just love to compete, like the act of competition. So I'm pretty excited about that. My friends are pretty good at bowling, so I think Hayden and I always make a bet when we play games too. So I win if I get a score of over 120. So fingers crossed I can do that too. But anyway, I'm gonna hunker down and get to work, and yeah, wish me luck. You found one? Let's go, baby. So I had so much fun at bowling with my friends. I played super well for the first game, a little bit worse for the second game, and then for the third game I was super tired. I think because I went to the gym and I went for a walk, I was just exhausted, so I did not play very well, but I still had so much fun. My friends and I just like love to compete with each other so much, so it's always fun to have an excuse to like bowl or play games because we all are super competitive, and it was a blast, but I'm super exhausted, so I'm gonna take off my face. I think I've told you guys before, but just in case you're interested, I use Clear Stem skincare mostly, and it's non-comedogenic, non-toxic. It's really good if you have problematic skin, which I do. I sometimes struggle with acne. So I use this to take my makeup off. I usually wash my face like 2 or 3 times. And then I use the Clear Stem Clarity Serum. and I have that on for 10 minutes while I brush my teeth, tongue scrape, mouthwash. I use dental floss. I also like randomly learned that normal dental floss is made of like Teflon and is not very good for you. So I've started using this like cocoa floss. Cocoa floss, it's a little bit thicker, but it works, and I'm just on my health kick. I actually also, from Fit Teacher Rachel, I don't know if you guys follow her, but she suggested Luminex, which is like non-toxic whitening strips. I use those not every night, but I use those as well instead of Crest White strips, which I used to use. And then when I'm done that, I dry brush, moisturize, and then I put on my Bounce Back serum, which is like an anti-aging serum. And then I put on some moisturizer, which is also Clear Stem, and it's the Hydro Glow moisturizer. So I'm like a glazed donut, which I love. I honestly thought that I should never use moisturizer because of my skin type, because I have oily skin. And then I, like when I was younger, struggling with acne, and then I realized that I was probably getting more acne because my skin barrier was compromised. So anyway, it's been a wild, long journey for skincare, but I figured it out. And so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go to bed and read Throne of Glass. I'm almost done, so I'm really excited about that. And then today's another day, but this was my day, just a reset day for 2025. I was sick for a lot of January, so I'm really happy to be back to it. Going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week, going for my walks like at least every other day, if not every day, just maintaining all my health regimes, which I will do a vlog about that as well, so look forward to that. And yeah, had a great day spending it with you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next week.